Today we're going to talk about kind of the experiences that some athletes have had while training with us, specifically a guy named Ian. All right, so he started with us 2 years ago, right after track season ended. He was going into his junior year the next year. And I'm going to give you some context of where he was. The year before in track, he's a 400-meter dash runner, and he hit about 57 seconds. Problem was, he did the same the year before, and obviously that's frustrating. He wasn't getting any better, and he felt like he should be. He didn't know what was missing. He's also a basketball player, and during the season, what he would notice is that as he went through the stresses of it, he'd try to recover, but it just wouldn't work. He'd get tight. His body would start to ache. He'd get some knee pain, some back pain. His feet would hurt really bad, and then he would stop performing very well, which led to him sitting on the bench. So if you can relate to some of those things, listen up, because I have some cool updates for where he's at right now. After about 6 months of training, working really hard, what we've been doing is just properly preparing him for his sports. Through that, in basketball, first thing he noticed is that there was no aches, there was no pains. His coaches could notice that he's moving really well. He's moving fast. He looks good on the court. And he felt really, really strong. His coaches all mentioned, "You're looking really good this year. I don't know what you did, but it worked. I'm really interested in what you did." And so through the basketball season, he felt good. He felt fast. And that was all the way through. There weren't nagging knee pain and back pain and feet pain anymore. Today, he just sent me a video of him dunking for the first time. Super excited about that. He's about my height, 5'10", 5'11", and so he's got to get up there, and so he's added about 6 to 7 inches of his vertical over the period of time. But doing that, he's learned how to prevent injury by learning how to land, taking the force after he gets super high up there. He's landing really, really well. He's also a track athlete, like I mentioned, in the 400-meter dash. Through the off season, through building up his posterior chain and preparing him for the speeds that he needed to see in the 400-meter dash, he started being the starter in all his relays that he did. He was the first person to go because he had the most explosive legs of anyone on the team. He dropped over 5.5 seconds, down to 51.7 in his split for the 400-meter dash, which actually got his team to go to state for the first time. So I was super excited to be able to walk with him as he did that. If this story resonates with you, hit the button above or comment below, and we will get in contact with you, and we'd love to help you become our next story.